What's going on, my sexy YouTubers? Welcome back to Ricky2365. My name is Rick, and this is your channel, guys. And today, I'm going to talk to you guys about retirement, okay? But I'm going to talk to you guys in a different way. Because if you go into YouTube and you start listening or watching the videos about how they call it, healthy retirement, you will get all your answer on those videos. So, there's a couple of questions that I want to address in this video, and one of them is gonna be coming from a service member who's asking me, 18 years, about to receive a med board. What should I do? You know. So the answer is very simple. You just wait. You just wait. You know, doctors cannot just kick you out of the military on a med board and just ruin your career. That's not going to happen. You need to make sure that you let your chain of command know, hey, this is where I'm at, this is my intentions, and that's it. And I'm going to tell you something. I seen hundreds and hundreds of people retiring from the military. I probably seen 20 who leave the military and their chain of command is excited and enthusiastic about seeing them go, and cheerful and thrilled that, man, this person now is gonna join the civilian sector. Wow, this is amazing. About 20. The other hundreds of people, they have left the military with some kind of sour taste in their mouth. I mean, it's just gonna happen. First thing you got to put in your head, you know, even though you think that the people that work with you, they're your friends, they're your colleagues, you know, they help you out, and all they seeing is another body out of my AAA. And you know, if you understood what I just said, another body out of my AAA. That's all they're thinking. How can I account for this guy? How can I account for this guy on a daily basis? This guy's gonna be doing X, Y, and Z. Man, every urinalysis is gonna be there. Every single staff duty, man. Senior non-com. Damn, see, officer. How can I put him on duty? God damn it. Staff duty every 4 days. You know what I mean? That's what happened. That's what happened. You're gonna be the first one. You're gonna be the last one. The mentality is the same, and it's toxic. It's fucked up. It's the worst. But at the same time, and let me tell you. What is the product that the taxpayers receive, okay, from 95% of the force? What is the product? If you're telling me special forces, Delta guys, all these, you know, superheroes, okay, got you, you know, they do receive something in return. You know, they do protect the nation, they go on these crazy missions that nobody knows, X, Y, and Z. But what about the 95%? What the taxpayer receive from the 95%? It's just a sense of security. Just a sense of security. You know? That is that's the way. I mean, you can throw at me all the anyway. Let me digress. Let me get out of that subject. We can talk about it in another video. But now let's get back to the med board. At 18, I mean, there's no doctor that will tell me, hey, I'm gonna start your med board. I'm looking at getting you out of the military within the next 6 months. It's just not gonna happen. Okay. By the time the med board is completed, you'll be at 19, and rather you just turn your retirement packet. Okay. So don't be worried, don't be alarmed. I did send a message to that individual, hey, you need to start working now. Like, you know, that was the intent of the message. You need to start working now on your exit strategy. I don't know if you have one, but let me address the worst case scenario. This individual has no clue what he's gonna do after, what he or she's gonna do after the military. My advice to you, if you have no clue whatsoever, if you got some clue, good for you, you know. But my advice for you is, at 2 years, you know, I think 2 years kind of too late. But at 2 years, Any individual at 2 years out of the military, you should be applying for all these apprenticeships, all these programs that can give you certifications that you can directly apply to the civilian sector. Because let me tell you something, guys. Let me tell you something, and it comes from experience. Okay, when I left the military, I left with an IT background, a bachelor's degree, and 7 certs. And when I went to the civilian sector, okay, my military time, all those years, you know what they counted for? For 2 years of experience on the job experience. Okay, my degree counted, my bachelor's degree, for 1 year of experience, directly related to the job that I was applying for. Okay, and unless you fall into a civilian position of a first sergeant, or a civilian position of a platoon sergeant, or a civilian position of a range NCOIC, that time isn't going to count for shit. And if you want to go into the civil service, and you think, I'm just going to be a GS-12, that ain't shit. That's $60,000, probably less. That's no money for retirement. I'm just saying. At 2 years, you should be focusing on other things. But let me go back one more time. This is what I will say. Address the doctors. Tell them, hey, I'm close to this time. What I want to do with this year is, I understand you want to, start med board paperwork. But before we do that, I want to get all my tests done. I want to get all my MRIs. I want to get from my back, from my head. I want to address every single one of my injuries that I received during the military. And when you go back to the doctor, you got to talk to them like you're not like you're a soldier or airman or marine. You need to talk to them like you're a customer, and they're providing you a service, which you and I, the taxpayer, pay for it. Okay. So when you go to the doctor and you tell them, hey, I've been having these problems for 3-4 years, lower back pain, plantar fasciitis, tendonitis, carpal tunnel, X, Y, and Z spasms on my back, nightmares, ED, erectile dysfunction. I mean, all those things. You break it down to the doctor, and you be like, I want you to find out the cause, and I want you to properly, okay, diagnose my conditions in the military system. Not just going to the doctor on sick call, and they be like, yeah, 2 weeks of 2 weeks low duty profile, and then you're gone. But you know what's going to happen when you do that? Or what's going to happen when you do that is that nothing will go to the system, and you went for a sprained ankle that can lay it down on your life, can give you a disability for the military, because that's an injury that you sustained while working on the armed forces. And we, the taxpayer, we budget for that. When we budget for war, we budget for the military, we budget for the medical bill that comes after that. Okay? So anyway, you go to, don't just go to SICO and leave SICO with a white paper. Oh, it says right there. No, you want to make sure that it's properly addressed, properly diagnosed. You want to see records of that. You want that shit showing on your military records. Okay, you can access any of those tools that you have on the military for medical, TRICARE, whatever the case may be. There's a section where it shows where and what you've been diagnosed with, and the doctor who did the diagnostic, and the test that they perform. And you need to be honest with the doctors. Tell them, hey, I'm doing this because I'm retiring 2 years. I want to make sure that all my bases are covered. I'm not trying to bullshit you. I want you to do your job. Okay? Yeah, that's what I did when I left the military. A couple of doctors are with me. I don't know, don't worry. It's, San Francisco class, we'll take care of you. Some other doctors were like, who you think you're talking to? I used to be a captain. And as soon as they say that shit, you know what I say to them? And who gives a fuck? Right now, you are my doctor. And if you cannot address my situation as a doctor, please let me know. Let me see your boss. Oh, I turn up some eyebrows. Yes, some people were highly upset at me. But But anyway, after all that shit happened, hey, I'm making this video, and you watching. So, I think I addressed the point. Let's get back to what I advised most of the military guys out there. And when I say guys, I'm talking about all you guys, you know? Not just, you know what I mean. Everybody. Fuck. So, at 2 years, guys, I'm going to make another series of videos of what you should do on year 1, year 2, year 20. About retiring, guys. There's less than 0.05% of lifers out there who stay in the military past their 22 year mark. Okay, and as you go up, it just add 3 zeros in front of that. 0.00001% goes to 25. 0.0, you know what I mean? So when I'm making this video, I'm talking to the population. You know, I'm talking to the guy and one. I'm talking to the guys who are out there, you know, doing the 20 and living, and going to do something else. You have to. If you stay past 20 on the military, and we still have around the military and around this, around the military, we have this toxic environment. You probably, I'm not saying that you are, but you probably are part of the fucking problem, you know? And you guys all know, military is toxic, man. There's very few people, there's very few places where toxic is not, celebrated. Very few. You got a couple people on TikTok giving you that, oh man, I support my troops, you know, and I'm looking at that, and there's a couple people, they're very funny too, you know, they make some good videos, you know, so I love the videos, but guess what, at the end of the day, I'm like, yeah, sure, yeah, you took care of everybody the same way. You never look one over because of X, Y, and Z. I know what I'm telling you guys. You know. If you watch this video, you know. That's the sad part. That you know. But anyway, let's get back to these guys. You should be doing 20 and out. Okay? Don't be part of the problem. Now, at 2 years, you should be like looking for certifications, looking for ways to introduce yourself to the civilian sector. You should be looking for ways to, leaving your unit, you know, and going to the Warrior Transition Center. If you qualify for, you should be looking for, finishing your degree. You should come out of the military. Everybody should come out of the military. Doesn't matter if you've been in the military for 5 years or 20, with a minimum of a bachelor's degree. Minimum, okay? And hopefully, I don't care what kind of degree. I don't care if it's general science, well, this cookie cutter bullshit. Nobody cares. Okay? You should leave the military with a bachelor's degree. Okay? And whatever your certifications, your experience, your trade, that will give you an advantage when it comes to the civilian sector to actually find a job, guys. We're in 13.5 minutes already. Sorry for this long video. Let me close out right now, guys, by saying this. If you have any question, ask me the questions in the comment section below, okay? If you have a question, make sure that you watch my videos. There's a playlist on my videos where I answer all my questions. And hopefully, you get something out of it, okay? So, we'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, comment on the video, and subscribe to the channel. Bye, guys.